Hello students, welcome back. In previous video we see the what is meant by thermodynamics, their application, the different types of systems. So today's lecture we deal with the application of that concept or the application of thermodynamic system, where I am going to discuss the different examples and you should justify the answer. Why it is called as open system, why it is called closed system, why it is called isolated system. So let's start with the first example. See, this is the electric bulb. Okay, so this bulb under which criteria? Either is open, either is closed, or either it is isolated. So see, when a bulb is going to lighten, okay, when I supplying its electric energy, okay, so what is the output? It's rejecting its heat and light. So when bulb is depends on electric work or electric energy, so what form of energy enter in the system? It's electrical energy, electric work. So it is called as work energy. Okay, and what is the output? Okay, when filament become lighten, okay, or become hot, so what kind of energy is releases? It's heat energy and light energy. So here one form of energy enter and one form of energy is rejecting, but the mass of the filament, mass of the inert gas inside the bulb is remains constant. So it is called as under closed system. There is only transformation of energy takes place. So it is called a closed system. Very good. So the another example is a pressure cooker. So see here, one form of energy is enter, okay, and one form of energy releases during the whistling process. So what happened here? Heat energy is enter, and during whistling, the steam energy releases to the surrounding. But the mass of the food inside the cylinder remains constant. So one form of energy in, one form of energy out, but mass again remains constant. So these are the examples we see day to day life. Okay, so student now able to see what is the thermodynamics. It starts from your home. It's the example of pressure cooker. So it is the pressure a cooker is the example of now closed system. Okay, the next example is electric battery. If we see here, again, there is transformation of energy takes place. Okay, the charging and in the form of charging and in the form of discharging. So there is only transformation of energy in the form of electrical energy, charging and discharging. But the mass of the electrolyte, the mass of the plate, the lead remains constant. So again, electric batteries are the example of closed system. So we taking the next example is the steam turbine. This is the actual figure. Okay, when you're going to discuss with the symbolic, this is a steam turbine. What happened here? We know the turbines which are producing the mechanical engine in the form of rotating shaft. In that case, the steam in and the steam is out. So what I indicate here, going to indicate the mass in and mass out. Okay, so during steam is enter, what form of energy is there? It is high pressure, high velocity steam. Okay, so it is called as a kinetic energy in. Okay, so what happened when it's going to impinge on the turbine? Okay, the shaft is about the number of blades. When going to impinging on the blades, what happened? We producing the rotary power in the form of rotating shaft. So it producing W. So heat energy enter, okay, and we producing W. So one form of energy in, one form of energy out. At the same time, the mass of steam in and the mass of steam out. Okay, so it is the mass in, mass out, energy in, energy out. So it is the example of now open system where mass as well as energy which crosses the boundary of the system. Why it is called the crosses of the boundary of the system? Because one energy enter crossing the boundary and one energy out crossing the boundary of the system. So it is a particular word used, the transfer of energy across the boundary of the systems. So it is an example of open system. So if we see This is another animation video. Is a whole thermal power plant. In case of whole thermal power plant, it is considered as a closed system. But is separately taking example of turbine is open system. But under thermal power plant, if we consider it is a closed system. Why? Because steam in, steam out. Okay, but that same steam is going to condense, and that condensed steam is converted into water, and that water is again fed to the boiler, and the same process is going to happen continuously. So in case of thermal power plant, it is the example of closed system. But particularly some ask the for case of steam turbine or turbine, it is the example of open system. So now the next example is the reciprocating compressor. If you see the compressors, what is the purpose of compressor? Which produces the high pressure air. So if we see particularly what is the example which under system it belongs, either open, closed or isolated. If we see here this animation, the mass in and the mass out. So low pressure mass of air coming inside the cylinder, okay, and what is the output during going to compression? High pressure, high temperature air is going to out. So mass of air in and the mass of air out. So in that case, transformation of mass across the boundary of the system is going to take place. If you see, this is a compressor is not a prime mover, it is work consuming. So that reciprocating motion it depends on crankshaft, and that revolution of crankshaft is depends on one kind of electric motor. So if you see here, I rotating the crankshaft with the help of some electric motors. We just remember at the secondary level, for that reciprocating motion it depends on electric motor. So electric energy, okay, so what kind of work is going to supplying here? Electric work. So what form of energy? Work energy we supplied, and that result we getting that low pressure mass of air is converted into high pressure, high temperature air. So that compression phenomena takes place because of that reciprocating motion, and output is high pressure, high temperature air. So electric energy in, and what kind of energy out? The heat energy in case of in terms of high pressure, high temperature air, and the same time mass in, mass out. So the reciprocating compressor is now under open system. So these are the different examples of open system. We see the heat exchanger, the flow through the pipe, gas turbines. These all are the examples of the open system. Hope students you thoroughly understood now the concept of open system, closed system and the isolated system. So different terms of the unit 1 we are also going to discuss in the coming videos.